All right, sweet. So we got a wide variety of questions. So I passed by Chase's little area in the pits on race day, and a kid was trying to get his autograph. Dude was so focused, he just sat there, and I just want to know what's going through his mind in the process of what of that when he zoned in like that. I want to tell him, "Hey, man, you got this," but I didn't want to disturb him.
Um, well, it could have been. It depends on what time of the day it was. Was it this weekend or is it?
It sounds like this weekend, yeah.
Well, if it was after the first practice, I was 2.5 seconds slower, so I was probably contemplating on what I needed to do to bridge that gap. I don't know. I mean, there's so many times that like I feel like us racers, like especially Supercross and motocross, we're so like exposed, like especially during the day, like the fans are really close to us, which is good for them, and obviously it's cool for us to interact with them. But also, there's times like when I'm trying to like kind of block everything out and also trying to focus on what I need to do and perform the best I can. So it's kind of a fine line. Like I feel like if I wanted to sign or if I wanted to like be out there all day and it's never ending. So at some point I kind of have to like draw that line and kind of lock in. But I would actually say this weekend more than others, I was pretty like even Friday, Saturday, I was pretty relaxed and um I don't know what's going through my head, honestly. It could have been after the first practice when I was contemplating if I should even race the motos today, or yeah, it just depends on where I'm at. But more times than not, I'm kind of focused on what I need to get better at and kind of replaying stuff in my head.
Dude, it's hard. It's hard. It's such a fine line. There's always somebody that's going to say that you're an
Yes.
a-hole. Like it's
Mhm.
just you get caught at the wrong time, and then that's that one person's like only experience ever
Yeah,
with you.
yeah.
And you got to be on for every single person. So I
It's
can relate to
it's
that.
hard.
Yeah,
It's
it's hard.
hard. Like I don't like being. I mean, I feel like there's probably more people than not that think that I'm kind of like maybe a dick. I mean, I'm trying not to come off that way, but that's just at the races, especially. Like if you saw me during the week, I'm very relaxed, and I mean, whether it's me on the golf course, maybe not, but I feel like during the week I'm pretty relaxed. But like race day is like our time to like it's like time to
Time to
make hay when
go.
the sun's shining. Like we got to go. Like it's no, it's kind of do or die. So it's just a tough spot. I mean, I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't trade it. I'm not complaining. It's just like, again, when I was young and I was that kid trying to get an autograph, like if someone didn't, not that if someone didn't show me the time of day or like I got turned down, like, yeah, it bums you out as a kid. And I can kind of now being in that position where I was trying to get that guy's autograph. No, I'm in the receiving or I'm the guy giving the autograph. It's kind of like you see it from both sides and it is tough because there's, yeah, just depends on what time of the day you
Yeah.
catch the guy.
Does Chase think the pace of the 450 class has changed while he's been in it? And if so, what caused that evolution?
I would say it's changed. I think. I mean, honestly, when Jet came in 23, I mean, I'll be the first to admit it. The pace, whether it was the pace or just the way of riding, kind of changed. And you have to evolve. Like, you can't. I feel like the guy I was in 2022 to the guy I am today. I mean, I ride very similar, but there's things that I do different. I would say, like, back to like the percentage thing. Like in 2022, like I mean, I was on the rev limiter every every moto. It was 100%. I was racing Eli. Like that's how he rode. So I thought that was the way to go. Like, I mean, I would say I was a little bit more in between like Jet and Eli at that point. Like I was maybe more finesse, but I was again pretty aggressive. And now, like even this weekend, like I feel like riding like we're going hard, but again, it's coming fairly easy. I would say it's coming easier than it did back then. Nowadays, but I think the pace is higher. Um, it's hard when you're in it. Like I always ask Kenny, like, what was the pace like when you raced in 2014 to compared to now, or like Dunge? And they all say it's higher, but like when you're in it, it's hard to really judge. I guess.
What would you be doing if racing dirt bikes didn't work out?
Hmm. I think about that question kind of a lot, but I also find myself when I ask myself that question, I almost like disregard it because there's a lot of things that could be different with what I'm doing. Like obviously, if I grew up and I always feel like when you're destined to do something, you find it. Like it's kind of like one of those things where it's like when you are good at something, like God puts that into your hands. Like that's what you're gonna do. Like you're not getting around it. So for me, like I was born to race a dirt bike, and that was, I mean, that's like I really feel like that's my purpose in life is to be good at what I was get my God given ability to kind of go out there and perform. So um I kind of don't really I try not to think about it. I mean that kind of slips in sometimes, but I wouldn't change it for anything. I don't know honestly. Other than if I didn't race dirt bikes, I'd probably be farming in Illinois, to be honest, with all my buddies.
So Chase seems to be very fit, very strong on that training topic you guys were talking about earlier. What's his favorite training days? I see he swims a lot, and not a lot of other riders show that.
mm, it honestly goes in waves. Like I think for a month I could really like cycling. For another month I could really like running. Another month I could really like gym. It just kind of goes like we train pretty much all year, and it just goes in spurts. Right now I'm really into swimming because, well, one, I was really bad at it, so I got to the well, I started swimming and I was really bad, so I want to do is get better at swimming. And now, like, and within the last probably month, I've learned how to do flip turns. So I feel like when I'm in the pool, like I look the part now. Like I can kind of do the flip turn. I look normal. Like I train when I swim. I'm training at like the National Training Center here in Claremont, and I'm not swimming with a swim cap, no like jammers or anything like that. So I already kind of look off, but um, I feel like I look the part now. At least I'm getting better. So I think right now swimming is probably my favorite, but I like all sorts of cardio. I don't. People probably think I love to live in the gym, um, just because that's kind of how I'm built. But honestly, I'll do anything else other than going to the gym. I don't like going to the gym, so I would say any type of cardio.
All right, last one. Have you had any favorite teammates through the years, and what riders would you want to work with closely in the future, on or off the track?
I mean, I would probably say the closest teammate I've had was Ken. I mean, us riding to. I met him prior. Like, I mean, I met him when I was 16. He was dominating the 450 class. So I would say like getting to know him and then becoming teammates with him was really cool. There was also a time where Ken and I did not talk for probably 6, 8 months. Like it was a time where like there was some animosity between us. Like I wanted to beat him. I was probably super annoying to him because I was a rookie in the 450 class, and I like my goal not only to beat Ken, but like that's where I wanted to be. And like I probably made that pretty clear. Like I probably came off as a dick, but that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be where he was at, and he was like the guy I looked up to growing. Like he saw me when I was an amateur, and then I was his teammate. So like that transition period, I mean, you could ask him. There was yeah, there was a lot of times where we didn't talk. He had his own bus, so we didn't really see each other on race day, and there was definitely some weird moments. But I would say Kenny, being teammates with Aaron is really cool. I mean, everyone loves Aaron. He's such a nice guy. And then obviously Tom. I would say Tom and I would say, hey, actually, Tom and I are probably the closest because we're pretty good friends and we train off the bike together as well. So, um, yeah, I've had a lot of good teammates. I really don't have any teammates that I've like not liked. So, um, yeah, I don't know. I think I've had really good relationships with the guys I've been on the team with. So I think that's something that I can kind of hold, and it's pretty special.